Y'all, the biggest culture vulture on this planet, according to Kendrick Lamar, Drake, got the nerve. Drake, Mr. Snake your girl, Mr. Steal your flow, steal your vibe. So everything, this fool is out here sending cease and desist letters to people for imitating his flow, for stealing his look, and for dissecting his lyrics. Baby, let me tell y'all something, okay? Because I've been paying attention and baby, I got time. Drake, you cannot sue someone for stealing your image when you steal it from other creators. That's right. Shmino, St. Louis God, a rap god from St. Louis, has entered the chat. If you guys don't know, I have some TikTok videos. They put the stuff together better than I ever could. Have literally did side by sides of Shmino and Drake. St. Louis. Sexy Red is from St. Louis. He literally has co-opted every sound around the world. Jamaican dancehall, UK drill rap. Drake's culture vulture butt is back in America. And he decided the next sound is stealing from St. Louis rap scene and Sexy Red by stealing Shmino's flow, Shmino's look, Shmino's everything. I'll put some videos in here so y'all understand what I see and what. But let me just get through this first. Drake, how the hell you sending? Say, listen, Drake's Karen ways have been exposed. Baby, Rick Ross wasn't talking trash when he said, "You are Mr. Call your manager." You're mad that you forget about loss, got your whole career. Forget about the accusations, the implications of the girls that you like. Emphasis on girls. Let's just talk about the abstract humor that the biggest culture vulture around there is now trying to say he trademarked looks and styles and flows and even mannerisms that he stole from other creators. You sending out cease and desist orders for dissecting your trash lyrics? You're sending out cease and desist orders to people that made a house remix to BBL Drizzy. Woo! BBL. Y'all. And for those of y'all saying these cease and desist orders are fake, they are not. It may be corny, but everything that comes from Drake's camp has the OV ho owl on the bottom of it. Y'all, you can't make this mess up. Y'all, let's jump into TikTok and see what they're saying. But Drake got a nerve. Drake's career is over. Drake shows you who he is. You was raised by your mama, and ain't no shame in that because women can raise men too. But baby, you got those Karen instincts down pat. Now, again, this is all my opinion. Don't believe me. Listen to what these people are saying and let me know what you think in the comments. But the absolute nerve of a culture vulture now trying. You was never a collaborator. You a colonizer. Y'all, let's get into this mess.
No. I got a cease and desist from OVO for that video. Out of the million people on the internet, he sends me a cease and desist. There's no way. There's no way. Like, all I did was break down your fucking lyrics, Drake. I don't know what the problem is. Like, why are you sending me? Now I'm about to go crazy, Drake. I'm making Meet the Grapes Part 2.
Exactly. He sent a cease and desist order to a TikToker reacting to his lyrics. So the internet promptly started. Drake's scourge of Karen terror wasn't over. He then started sending out things to people that look like him, even though, Drake, your whole face is Dr. Miami and that BBL. Shouldn't somebody be sending a cease and desist out to you? But you know what? Never mind. Let's get into it.
So I see that Drake apparently hit up fake Drake with a cease and desist, stating that he's tired of him basically using his name, likeness, stop looking like me, stating that you're defaming my brand and fabricating stories as if you're part of the sound or anything. So he basically wants him to write a letter saying that he's gonna stop all that. I promise you, I was already saying that Drake is about tired of this fake Drake. Like, the fake Drake wasn't, like cool like Drake, you know what I'm saying? Like keeping it chill. Once he lost that one fight and I saw that video, I was like, yep, Drake is gonna be like, yeah, you're canceled. Like, you out here looking like, and you like losing fight? Oh.
But get this. He didn't just stay on the TikToker side. He started literally sending cease and desist to music producers for making house remix, the BBL Drizzy. You don't even own that beat. Metro does. How is this possible? Y'all don't believe me? Look at this. He even tried to hit Kendrick Lamar up with a cease and desist. But you know what the funny thing about all this is? Smino from St. Louis need to hit Drake up with a cease and desist because, ladies and gentlemen of the distinguished jury, I present to you Exhibit A of Drake. We caught Drake. Kendrick stopped Drake mid-culture vulture. Baby St. Louis, he was about to absorb everything. Look at this.
I just don't understand, how does Drake wake up every day and not be embarrassed that he's cosplaying a whole nother grown man? It's so embarrassing. Like, the secondhand embarrassment I've been getting from Drake lately, like these past 2 months, is just, it's so uncomfortable. Like, I just want him to be silent and mysterious. And you know what I think too? I think that it's just like an overall downfall of celebrity culture right now, because celebrities are just no longer mysterious and they're just too accessible. So social media has really ruined it for celebrities, in my opinion. Like, we always know what they're doing. They're always posting, you know, they are addicted to the attention too, and people are addicted to watching them. And then we get to know people's real personalities, and people like Drake and, like, dare I say it, Nicki Minaj, it kind of makes their persona just lame. Like, I really wish Nicki Minaj would stop talking. Just rap. Just rap. I don't care. If you a barb, go off in my comments. I'm gonna get paid regardless. But yeah, I just think that I think that this new era of celebrity and them trying to be so relatable is really counterproductive, and we just see them for who they are, and they're just not really likable people. I don't know. It's just kind of embarrassing.
Yo, this is Smino. If you guys don't know who he is, you will in the next few years.
Today?
He is putting St. Louis
What's your name? Where you from?
on the map, just like Sexy Red did. You're going to hear about him, but I guess Drake heard about him first. Tell me these movements, the hair, the barrettes, everything. Drake literally tried to absorb this man. Remember when Kendrick said, you're not a collaborator, you a colonizer. You already did west, south, east, side. Now you got to hit midwest, south. Y'all, tell me this ain't Drake's whole vibe that he's been going for. Trying to look like
if you give anybody a styling tip, what would it be?
20-something-year-old rapper, but not even that. Even the mannerisms, even the talking, even the hair, even the clothes. This is actually really scary. But it's just so. Tell me how you are literally copying this man up, down, front, back, left, right. And you're sending out cease and desist orders. Baby, the internet needs to send a cease and desist order on Drake. At least whatever more than that. Penthouse. But honestly, y'all, hold on. It's not over because TikTok pulled up some more receipts. Man.
Okay.
Oh my God, this girl ordered a wig from two. Put your head down, man. Let me see your part. Man, your hair so plastic.
And really quick, I gotta bring this young lady back for the culture because she made a good point about the clips that even Drake was using when he was trying to colonize and culture vulture Smino.
Okay, y'all remember when Drake was wearing them little hair clips in his hair or whatever, but they weren't the I'm finished hair clips. They were the I'm getting ready to go sit under the dryer hair clips, and everyone was like, oh, he trying to look like Smino, but he could never because Smino was actually wearing the hair clips with the design with the word on it, because those are the hair clips that you wear when your hair is actually finished versus the hair clips that you wear when you're setting your hair, blah 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 blah. If you know about hair and you know about hair techniques and hair tools and hair clips, you know what I'm talking about. Sorry, not sorry. If you're a black woman, you probably also know what I'm talking about, whether you do hair or not. Sorry, not sorry. I feel like it's little small nuances like those that if you know, you know. If you get it, you get it. But if you don't understand, you're gonna be like, what? That's literally like he's wearing what he's supposed to. It looked like, and I'm not gonna fake it. I saw this in real life and I thought to myself once, like, wow, it really do just be small, tiny nuances sometimes, you know? And when you pick up on it and when you see it and when you peep it, it's just like, dang, like, I would never. But it's also because I wasn't raised to, but however, and it just be a little bit mind-boggling how just let me stop. Anyway.
But you know what? It's not over because guess what? I guess karma's coming for Drake. Because remember when Tupac's estate said, baby, no. Which if you think about it, we'll talk about that in another video, but look what happened.
Honestly, Drake has a lot going on, and it looks like things are not getting any easier for him. So Drake was just hit with a cease and desist letter from the estate of Tupac. Yes, Tupac. So Drake just released his tailor-made freestyle where he was dissing Kendrick Lamar. He actually used the AI voices of Snoop Dogg and Tupac. Tupac estate obviously did not like that, and they took it kind of personal. So Tupac's estate actually wrote a letter pointing out a few things. The letter states, the estate is deeply dismayed and disappointed by your unauthorized use of Tupac's voice and personality. Not only is the record a flagrant violation of Tupac's publicity and the estate's legal rights, it also is a blatant abuse of the legacy of one of the greatest hip-hop artists of all time. The estate would never have given its approval for this use. Then Tupac's estate went on to say that Kendrick Lamar is a good friend of the estate who has given nothing but respect to Tupac and his legacy publicly and privately, which compounds the insult. Sound like they want to get in on the 20v1, so we're going to add them to the list and we're going to make it a 21 versus 1. So the estate warned Drake that they're going to give him 24 hours to take the song down, but Drake has yet to do so. So I'm going to keep my ear to the street and let y'all know what I know. I'm out.
Anyway, there y'all have it. What y'all think? He a collaborator? You think he's a colonizer? I had to roll this out because honestly, in this conversation, a lot's been said, but I think we're losing sight of the plot. Drake was in the middle of colonizing another state in America. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.